Very quick transfer here. Good quick ball, that's what we want. And there it was, ball in the gap. And Ali Williams, great, beautifully caught by camera, I will say. Great shot for us to watch and admire.
And Ali Williams, who's been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons in New Zealand recently, was sent home from a Super 14 game and is leaving the Auckland Blues for the Crusaders as a result of it. Nick Evans with the conversion. 7 points for New Zealand.
Well, he's his own man, Ali Williams. He's a personality and he's right in his own mind, but he's a very, very fine rugby player. You would have seen him in Europe, Bob, the last couple of years. He's been outstanding when touring with the All Blacks. What a lovely smile.
Great moment for a second row forward.
Yeah, well, it's a great feeling when you score a try like that. It is a great feeling.
Again, good body positions by the All Blacks, giving the half-back, the scrum half, Brendan Leonard, plenty of time to get it away. Nicely taken by Pedro Leal.
Well, Leal, he started a counter-attack before. I thought he did it very, very well. He should have plenty of confidence to do it again, and I'm not sure whether that was the right move. There's plenty of time. He could have had a bit of a go. You've got to make play. You've got to look to play today. And how many times will Portugal get that opportunity?
Collins, the skipper, again in support. Masoe. Collins on the old 1-2. Jerry Collins, 2 tries against Italy, hands it on to Aaron Major. It's starting to become a procession.
Yes, well, Jerry Collins looks like he's in the mood too. We saw him break the midfield earlier on. But that time there was great combination. Chris Masoe, magnificent offload in the tackle. Have a look, he almost hurdled the player here and still kept the ball alive. Perfect pass, Collins straight through the centre. And once again the offload and the tackle. That's a hallmark of this All Black side, is the ability to get through the tackle and offload. Therefore immediately the player is running through the gap.
And interesting, does Major or McAllister, he's the second 5'8" in your team, in the first division team, so to speak. Evans in the meantime with the conversion. Sorry, Murray.
No, it's a very, very fair question, Bob, actually. Well, for me, Major is the incumbent. He's the man that's held the post for so long. And McAllister, of course, is pushing hard, but that's the idea of the All Black team the All Black management have said that time and time again. We want to have keen competition for every position in this side so that when we hit the World Cup, then there are 2 players competing for every position. I think they've pretty much achieved that.
All the threes. 33-3 after 30 minutes of play. Pero, the man with the drop goal who put the points on the board. Well, here's the replacement, David Penalva. Nice support play, not bad at all. Portugal.
He's exposed though, that might be a turnover. Ah, no, they've got it.
Illegally though.
Oh, Chris Wright was right there.
Though in that position.
Well, he's a wonderful player, this Nick Evans. He's got great timing, great eye for a gap. And you'll see he's very accurate with his kicking. So Andrew Hoare did a great job, and Jerry Collins, presenting the player to the All Black side of the ruck for a simple opportunity to turn over, but I guess the Portuguese player decided he had to keep hold of it.
Williams' ball does actually get to Leonard. Great opportunity once again. Again on the cutting angle comes the blindside winger. Collins is the man who finishes it off. 3rd try of the competition so far, and he is leading from the front, isn't he?
He certainly is. Well, he's captain, of course, and he would be enjoying that role, I would think. He's a senior member of this side now. But the cross-directional running of this All Black side, and the idea, of course, is to draw the defence and to keep the defence wondering which way are they going, who are they going to feed to.
So many options are there. Tuiava again coming into that attack in the middle of the midfield away from his right wing.
Well, we often hear coaches and media talking about defence and how defence will win the World Cup, and I disagree with that. I think you've got to be able to attack. You've got to have the complete package these days.
7 more points then to the All Blacks, and already some of the replacements warming up. Jerry Collins thriving on this atmosphere.
So Portugal, what can they do here? They started with 2 short 12-metre kicks. The last one was deep. It's a free ball to New Zealand, that one.
Andrew Hawke again leads the charge. Ball's gone to ground for the ruck. Back to Evans. Good length on the kick, but it'll go straight to Leal. Here's a little chance for him surely to counter-attack, the little 5'7" fullback. Evans, good take, jumping in the air, which meant that nobody could actually attack him for the ball. Major in the centre of the field. Again, it's the back row involvement. Again, it's Aaron Major showing good strength. Quick ball for Lana to get away. There are men over on that side. It's Mazoe all the way to the try line.
Now Christopher Masoe, he's powerful. Plays just as well at 6, 7 and 8. Had a great game against the Lions a couple of years ago. That's where he made it. That's where they selected him from. And he's just getting better and better. Well, Aaron Major, the break there in the midfield. Masoe pushing off the player, planting emphatically over the goal line.
Just the second try of his international career, the first coming against Canada this summer.
Great discipline, this man. He's a boxer, did you know?
Yeah, and his brother likewise from Samoa, his brother Mazelion, one-time WBA middleweight champion.
Of the world.
Of the world,
yeah,
indeed.
Chris, of course, sparred with him for many years. In fact, didn't take up rugby till late because of that. But unbelievable discipline on the field, Chris Masoe. He's just wonderful. Full of power and aggression, but he's got good discipline. I guess that comes from his boxing background.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Nick Evans looking to maintain his successful percentage. Not quite on that occasion.
Well, Graham Henry made it public before the match in his interview, and also in quiet talk that I had with him, that they had a good start against Italy, but he didn't think they did it for long enough. This is Masoe finishing off the deal from another angle. He wanted the All Blacks to show they had the ability to keep the pressure on, to keep the standard, to keep the standard performance. And that's what they'll be trying to do.
7 tries in the first half. There's pretty good testimony of that. Big Ali Williams, one of the try scorers, and doing the donkey work there as well. Straightening up, setting up the position. It'll be a penalty to New Zealand should they need it. Well, that kick went a long way, but Chris White is bringing them back.
Yes, it's interesting actually for me to watch this All Black team playing against a side well ahead of 45-3, and yet they're obviously trying to retain structure in their game. I mean, there they had a situation where they could have moved the ball, and there was always the intention, a premeditated intention, to move it back to Nick for the clearance, and that's what they did.